Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas. To our new passengers, aloha and welcome aboard.
Hey everybody, welcome to ResortLoop.com. I'm your co-host, Bob Collar. As you can hear in the background, we are on our way to Walt Disney World. The dog has been kenneled. The van is packed and up to the brim with the luggage rack on it. We have a mere 1,044 miles to go. So we've pretty much just started our trip. But by the time you guys hear this, unfortunately for me, my trip's going to be half over. So I thought I'd take this opportunity. I'm not driving. My lovely wife, Patty, is driving. So I thought, well, I'll throw together a little podcast for you, kind of give you an idea of what my family's thinking as we drive to Walt Disney World, just starting our trip. It's going to be completely different by the time we get there tomorrow morning. We do the commando style driving through the night. That's not for everybody. I don't necessarily recommend it unless you love driving like we do. So, but anyway, one of the things that I'm looking forward to for this trip is just kind of kicking back a little bit. We're going to a little bit different because we're doing 4 days at Disney and actually only 1 day in the park. We're going to enjoy the Art of Animation, Downtown Disney, check out the Polynesian, see what's going on there, and just kind of enjoy the resort over at the Art of Animation. And then from there, we head over to Port Canaveral. We hop on the Disney Dream for our very first cruise as a family. My wife Patty has cruised before. Me and the kids have not cruised before, so this should be quite the adventure. There's a little anxiety about that, I got to be honest, with me and my son, so we will see how that all plays out. So looking forward to the cruise, and definitely we'll have more about that coming up. But I want to kind of pass the mic around here in the van as we're driving, as my wife is weaving recklessly in and out of traffic. And Patty, what are you looking forward to on this one of our many, many Disney vacations?
Well, the first leg of our trip is going to be Disney World. So I'm kind of looking forward to that because we don't really have an agenda this time. I mean, there's... in the past, we've had a schedule. We want to go to this park, that park, ride this and ride that. And, we know that we're going down in June, which means it's going to be a lot crowded than what, we're used to. So just sort of taking it easy and maybe seeing some things at Disney that we really didn't pay attention to all those times that we've gone. Maybe, take in the little things, the details that, you kind of pass by when you're in a hurry.
Yeah, and that you bring up a good point too, because the fact that we're only going for a day, we thought we'd try a little bit different. We don't have our tickets yet. We're going to purchase our tickets down there. Now we do have the magic bands to get us into the resort. We did make resort only reservations because I kind of wanted to get an idea for all those folks that don't like doing that 6-month, 2-year plan ahead type of planning that it seems like you need now at Disney World. I just kind of want to see what it's going to be like if we are, let's just say somebody's going down to Florida and they decide, hey, let's stop at Disney. Let's see if we can really ride some rides and enjoy the parks the way you used to be able to do. So we don't have any Fast Pass Pluses. We do have the My Disney Experience on our phones ready to go, so we should be able to hopefully be able to get some reservations when we get down there. But we'll see how that plays out. Just kind of a different way to tour this time, since the majority of our trip, what we're really looking forward to is the cruise. So I'm going to hand the mic off to my 15-year-old daughter, who actually, with her driving permit, started us on this adventure, driving us before my wife took over. So, Emily, what are you looking forward to on this trip?
I think I'm most looking forward to just being on the beach and being down on Disney's Island. I think because I've never been down to the Bahamas and I've never been on, you know, an island as beautiful as, you know, Castaway Cay, it's just, I don't know, I'm really excited for that. It's going to be a whole new experience. Oh, and also unlimited food on the cruise. That's going to be nice.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to the whole Caribbean experience. I mean, the fact that you know, the water's supposed to be pristine. Looking forward to that, and we're going to have a trip review, obviously, after we're all done with all of this. We also, I forgot to mention, but we're also looking forward to checking out the Seven Dwarfs Mine ride. So once we're at the parks, but yeah, definitely looking forward to the cruise and the Bahamas. It's a whole new experience, and you know, just doing something different. We like to always try and do things different. A couple of years ago, we did that cross country, just drove around and the United States, and that was it was a lot of fun exploring and doing different things. So, Bobby, what my 13-year-old, soon to be 14-year-old son, what are you looking forward to on this trip?
I'm looking forward to the clear waters, like my dad said. I'm excited to go swimming in it and be able to see, like, the seafloor and everything. And snorkeling and doing snorkeling and, like, diving and stuff. And that's good. Yeah.
Parks?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to go on the Maelstrom. Because it's one of my favorite rides. And instead of like being all rickety and stuff, it's just like a smooth kind of, you know, leisurely boat ride. So yeah.
All right. Well, that's we'll wrap that up now, and the next time you hear from us, we will be in Walt Disney World. That's going to be in about 16 hours or so, 1,036 miles from now, and we're just looking forward to more or less a more relaxing vacation than we typically take when we come down to Walt Disney World and we're go at the parks. This time we're going to try and just kind of kick back. One of the things I am definitely looking forward to, and I've never done this and I really want to do this, I want to take the boat from downtown Disney to Port Orleans and back. I understand that's one of the most beautiful boat rides that they have at Walt Disney World, and I can't wait to check that out. So through the magic of Tim's exceptional editing, and thank you, Tim, for that, we are going to be at Walt Disney World right about now. And that was a quick 1,000 miles. Thank you very much, Tim, for getting me here with that wonderful, what was it, pixie dust? What? I don't know. Anyway, we are at the beautiful art of animation, having just a great time. We're a couple of days into our trip. I wanted to kind of get some information before I got back to you guys. Our trip down, very uneventful, very nice, you know. We liked that commando-style driving. Works well for us. Again, not for everybody, but we got down here with no incident, nice and quick. Everybody was pretty well rested. I am blessed with some kids that really do travel well. So and a lovely wife that travels well as well. So anyway, we're here. We started our trip, believe it or not, at downtown Disney Hilton, which, again, I've told you guys about the stacking discounts and all of that stuff, and we actually were able to stay at the downtown Disney Hilton for free our first night, and we kind of wanted to do that mostly because we knew that we'd be coming in tired and we wouldn't get to do a whole lot, so we didn't want to waste a night at the hotel room. Tim has mentioned that on many of our other shows. You don't want to get here tired because it takes you a couple of days to recover. So we thought we'd use that first day using our Hilton points to get a free night stay, and just had a great time. We did walk over to downtown Disney, and I'll get to that in just a minute. Real quick before I get into the nuts and bolts of the show, I want to throw out some shout-outs. First off, I want a shout-out to cast member Susan at Art of Animation. Very, very nice young lady. She helped us out tremendously. And actually, this is something, and I don't know why they're doing this. She really wasn't able to explain it to me. Kind of hush-hush, I guess. But she offered us an upgrade to Pop Century, to stay at a preferred room at Pop Century. Not quite sure why they're doing that, but it didn't seem like it was something new that they're doing. But that's their upgrade. They're going to upgrade. Potentially, you could get an upgrade to the Pop Century if you're staying in one of the Little Mermaid regular rooms. We're just staying in a regular room. We're not staying at one of the suites at Art of Animation. So, very nice young lady. Anyway, shout out to Susan, cast member at the desk at Art of Animation. Also, wanted to thank everybody today. As I record this today, it's Sunday. I just want to say thanks to everybody that stopped by for our very first ResortLoop.com mini-meet. It was great talking to some folks that listened to the show. I know I got a lot of tweets and text from a lot of our listeners that couldn't make it. Probably shouldn't have made it on a Father's Day. So I apologize to all you guys that wanted to be here, but you had other plans. So, but we're going to do it again. So thank you for everybody that did stop by, and very successful. Had a great time talking with folks. So, okay. So as I said, we started our trip at the Downtown Disney. We went Downtown Disney, had fantastic sandwiches at Earl of Sandwich. Great place to grab a lunch or kind of an early dinner. It was so good, so good. But I did notice a lot. There is a whole lot of construction going on right now at Disney Springs, Downtown Disney, if you will. They are going at it quite vigorously at Downtown Disney, and I think that Disney Springs is going to look very nice from the concept art that they had on the walls, the construction walls, and all of that. And as I'm talking to you right now, we're in the Art of Animation, and Epcot's fireworks are going off. So that's kind of cool. So, yeah, Disney Springs construction going strong. We also went over to the Polynesian. The construction at the Polynesian is taken over just about the entire resort. And I got to tell you, when we walked in, being a fan of the waterfall, as you guys know, and the gardens in the center of the Polynesian, kind of tough to see the walls up, knowing that is going away and not going to be there anymore. That was kind of rough. It didn't seem real crowded, so I don't know if word has gotten out and folks are kind of avoiding the Polynesian right now because of all the construction. It'd be kind of tough, I think, to be there with all of that going on, because I know we did go down to Captain Cook's and checked out Captain Cook's. Of course, keep in mind now, no Dole Whips except in the parks. You can get a Dole Whip at, of course, in the Magic Kingdom, and you can also get Dole Whip now in the Animal Kingdom, but you can't go to Captain Cook's and get any Dole Whip. So there's that, because they've moved Captain Cook's temporarily until they're done working on it as well. So you got the construction for Captain Cook's, all of that going on. You got the construction for the waterfall and garden in the middle, and then you got the big construction going on. And this, I don't know how this is going to play out. I like to try stay as positive as I can about this, but I got to tell you, the Polynesian DVC is going to block. It looks like to me it's going to block all of the old concierge rooms at the Polynesian, the ones that you could just sit on your balcony and watch the fireworks. You're not going to be able to do that anymore, especially those lower rooms. It's the DVC is going to block those lower rooms. So I'm guessing those will just go back to or revert to almost like a garden view room, if you will. I don't know what the plans are with that, but we'll see. The other thing we wanted to talk about real quick is magic bands. And I absolutely love the magic bands. The family's loving the magic bands. The kids love being able to just go get what they want using the magic bands. And one of the best parts is when you go to the pool, which is what we've done over the last couple of days, is just kind of hang out by the pool and relax and getting geared up. We're going to the parks. As you guys listen to this show, we will be in the parks. And then getting geared up for the cruise, of course. But loving the magic bands, because when you go to the pool, you don't have to worry about where's my key card, where's some money in case I want to grab something. You can use your magic bands for everything. So far the trip has been going great. We're sitting here, the family's watching Finding Nemo on our in-room. We've already watched Stacy. It's okay. We covered that. We got our must-dos, so we're good there. But stay tuned. We'll have some more coming up with you. And as Tim says, don't forget to rate us on iTunes and listen to us on the Stitcher. And, of course, you can find Tim at Resort Loop Tim and our website, our Facebook page, /Resort Loop. I'm Resort Loop Bob on the Twitter. Thanks for following me. And we'll see you guys soon. Well, I'll be talking to you soon. And if you're at the parks, let me know. Tweet me or Facebook me. Let me know you're at the parks this week. So that's all I got, Tim. Take it away. You can just wrap this thing up. Or you know what? I'll wrap it up. See you, everybody.